match. Now the movement, the angles of support, Fleming, Coffey starting it.
Nice combination play. Kaya Hanks cuts to the end line, plays it across, ball in the back of the net. Mimi Alidu puts Portland in front.
Well, the main point of emphasis coming into this game for Rob Gale's team was to keep possession, switch the point of play, because they knew Gotham wanted to try to lock you in. Well, they do that. Then you get the matchup of Hanks going 1v1, but it's a little hesitation right there, and then the burst of speed to bait Brunina. That opens up the space, and there's just a wonderful delivery right into the path of Alidu. All she has to do is pass it into the back of the net, but it's just that little step back to give herself a little bit more separation from Sonnet.
So how do you expect Gotham to respond now? They're on the road. They're in the midst of a difficult stretch with quite a few games, trying to get some rotation in, trying to quickly respond here. Driving forward is Porchio. Porchio going in line, plays it across. No one's there. Response as Stairs pulled one back.
Well, the best time to respond is immediately after you've conceded a goal. They bait Jesse Fleming. That opens up the space. A little 2v1 situation for Porchio. And then she just does the rest. She drives. No one commits. But this is where the Stair is at her best. She just finds a little bit of space, just stays out of it, doesn't get in too early, finds herself on the far post as that ball comes through. But it all starts with the reaction from Gotham, not putting their head down, and then creating the opportunities they want, the space that they want in behind.
Canadian International. Coffey, shot, back of the net! Oh my word! Kaya Hanks! That celebration says it all. First goal for the rookie and 2 for Portland.
Said coming into this game, it was all about the standard that they had set in that second half last weekend against Seattle. Front foot, aggressive. Well, they did that to start this second half as well. This time, it's a run from Sam Coffey out of the midfield. So difficult to track, but I love her positioning because she just bodies up her defender to be able to give herself a little bit of time and space to play this ball to feet. It's just simple, and it gives Hanks the ability to take it first time, and what a strike that is for the rookie.
Jaden Perry steps up, slots it in. Portland up 3-1. Jaden Perry has her first goal. Top.
Confidence on the front foot, stepping up. Jaden Perry does such a good job. Just slots it, forces Berger to go one way, closes his hips at the last second just to place it into the back of the net. It's a great penalty kick to put them up 3-1, but it all starts from the pressure.
Only as far as Sugita. Sugita with the excellent footwork gets the ball back. Sugita brings it down. Still Sugita. Ball's out. Coffey fires it. Still alive. Castellanos gets the shot off. Makes it 4. Portland are rolling right now at Providence Park.
It's all about getting back to the basics and then showcasing our ability in the attack once we do that. Well, they've kept possession, then they follow up. They've got good shape behind the ball. Starts with Hina Sugita, and then look at the positioning of Sam Coffey to be able to influence this attack, stays out of it, and then once again, numbers around the 6-yard box. And Castellanos with her first goal of the season. She needed it so much, but she's come alive in this second half. Numbers behind the ball, but doesn't matter. She puts that one away.
Really uses her height.
Olivieri. Right to Sheehan, who shoots! Delaney Sheehan! What a strike! Houston leads!
It's knocked out. Initially, when they came in here, it wasn't a great ball in because there was nowhere near a Houston dash player, but that clearance there wasn't the best of clearances. Controlled straight away. Bang, drop it down into a position in which to hit it. And what a great strike from Delaney Sheehan. Absolutely brilliant. Poor clearance from Utah Rolls, and they get punished.
Tiernan flying toward the end line, pumps the brakes hard. There goes Tiernan into the penalty area, lashes at frame. Oh, she scores! Riley Tiernan's 3rd goal in 6 games. And Angel City grabs the lead inside 10 minutes.
Was just wondering why Alyssa Thompson wasn't doing this off the left ring. Riley Tiernan says, give it to me, I'll take her on. Cuts it at the end line with her left foot, puts it on her right, goes near post, An exquisite finish. Defiant finish. Not much of an angle there at the near post. That is a goal that goalkeepers do not want to give away. Anna Morehouse is going to be disappointed that she leaves that near post just open enough to squeak in. But more than anything, that is a finisher's finish. Great goal from the Rutgers alum.
She certainly doesn't intend to. Corner for Angel City, rising up, ball knocked out, back inside the 6-yard box. Falls loose to Selim! Her first Angel City goal! And what a run for the team from LA. 2 goals ahead in Orlando against the double winner.
They have been historically defending corners. And here you have just an unlucky series of missed clearances. Abello is just not able to get anything on that. Plays it right back into the mix where Katie Zella makes no mistake about it. Anna Morehouse couldn't have done anything on that one.
This point last year where they beat Chicago and Utah. Ball driven across, and it's Marta who sneaks it in! Got by Anderson! Orlando is right back in it with 19 plus to play!
Well, the substitute is being tasked to get in there and change the game. Ohane comes in for Corey Dyke, is able to get down to the end line, and that is a Spanish World Cup winner on that right flank now. Picks out Marta with her right foot. She can do it with her right, she can do it with her left. She grabs the ball. We're not done yet.
Pickett kept it in. Crowd roars. Carson Pickett sends the service header. Goal! Goal! Banda! And they're feeling 22 in Orlando. 2-2.
Wow, 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 wow. Mike, if we said that we didn't see that first half coming, to be honest, I didn't see the second half coming. A superb track down of that ball from sub Carson Pickett to keep it in bounds. Puts in a wonderful cross. And Barbara Banda, with her head sneaks backside of the defender.
Popped over the top. Attempting to get ahead toward back toward goal in! Unbelievable! Orlando's grabbed the lead!
Well, that is why Carson Pickett is on the pitch. A lethal left foot, pinpoint crosses, puts it right into a dangerous area. Turns out to be an own goal in the end. But Orlando Pride just making things difficult for Angel City. Alana Kennedy going down for Angel City has completely put this team out of sorts.
It's because number 8 in the black and white, McKenna Morris, coming up on defense for Washington. Oh, dangerous play here, and Gotham already on the score sheet. Well, you mentioned that they were going to want to come out hot after that disappointing Tuesday defeat in Portland.
Washington team is so narrow defensively, so the wide areas were going to be key. They're able to find it, and then just look at Szczepanski, just wide open in the center of your monitor, your TV, just wide open, comes onto it, and just places it into the back of the net so wonderfully.
First NWSL goal for the rookie out of Pitt, Sarah Szczepanski, and there was no doubt about it. She was wide open in the area. And Esther has her 6th goal in 4 matches. The Spanish superstar strikes again. It's 2-0 Gotham.
Evades the defender, draws the foul, and then just steps up so confidently. 6th goal in 4 games. Kingsbury guesses right, gets a hand on it. We know how good she has been.
Coming for Gotham, already with this 2-0 lead as we approach the 40th minute of our first half. And there it is, number 3 for Gotham already this afternoon, and number 2 for who else? Esther again.
So far this season, unmarked Esther already has a goal and just keeps herself calm. Gets a little bit of separation, no one marks her up, but then just at the last second, able to redirect her feet to be able to glance that to the far post. And it starts with a service, and ends with that excellent finish from Esther.
Hopkins lets it run. Shawinga is central. That's a nice pass for Shawinga. The flag is down. Shawinga back for Hopkins against her former team. It's off the post and in. Haley Hopkins' first goal for Kansas City comes back in her former home stadium. It comes against the run of play, and it puts Kansas City Current in front.
This long ball in behind. Hopkins gets on the backside shoulder. Rao is not recovering, leaves Stouty in that position. A 1v1 for Shawinga, but the vision from Temwa Shawinga to find Hopkins. I love that piece, but she did not have much room for error, Hopkins, on this finish. Coming inside, no one stays with the runner, and it's absolute perfection going across the frame as Casey Murphy goes to her right. What a great finish from the winger.
Just 9 shots per game, fewest shots in the league. Now there's a shot coming for Williams, and she has equalized. Ryan Williams from Matsukubo. And North Carolina Courage are level.
But they win it in possession, but they're looking to break lines. O'Sullivan does well, just helping it on as Ashley Sanchez. Again, 2 passes, and Manaka finds the feet of Ryan Williams. Forward thinking, forward running, and a clinical finish. But it's the first touch for me. It's the prep touch that sets her up to be able to finish in 2 touches alone. That's gotta feel good for the North Carolina Courage and Ryan Williams.
Casey White, that pass was ridiculous for Matsukubo, splitting 2 defenders on the foot of Ryan Williams.
Been able to go to goal herself, didn't probably realize how much time she actually had.
Hutton does well. It's Claire Hutton on her left, dancing through traffic, and there's a go-ahead goal from Bia Zanarat. Wizardry on the dribble from Claire Hutton, and it's finished clinically by Bia Zanarat. Kansas City is back in front.
And it's off a set piece, off the throw, and it's just bouncing around. Claire Hutton, give her credit, does really well, tries to play in combination, eludes a couple defenders, and this is a goal scorer's touch. She decides to go with her toe, just toe pokes it after this good footwork from Hutton. And the reason she does that is because they can come across. If she takes an extra touch, that allows Macy Bell to cut the angle. What a good finish.
First of the season for Bia Zanarat, who's back from her foot injury. Before Lorena could punch away, Sanchez back in. It's knocked down. It's Kurtz. She's tied it up. Kaylee Kurtz in the 90th minute. And we're level at 2.
And who else? Kaylee Kurtz. You were talking about the veterans earlier. Why not bring up your center back? Look at the numbers in the box for the Courage. They know they've got to put something forward. It's a great ball in initially, a good save from Lorena, but it's just the recycling of the runs, continuing to battle. Great first touch from Kaylee Kurtz, and no one steps. You've got to step in that space right there. She's allowed to turn and face, keeps it low, nothing Lorena can do, and Sean Nejas should be celebrating. That was great box organization. There has to be that balance of continuing to do it, and Denise O'Sullivan's not stopping or watching defensively.
Gorgeous turn from O'Sullivan. She's released Ryan Williams. Williams pulls it back. Sanchez to win it! She finds the back corner! North Carolina in second half stoppage time have a lead over Kansas City.
They were going to go forward and make something happen, and they certainly did. And it's all from Denise O'Sullivan, just driving off the dribble, is able to spring Ryan Williams into the outside channel. She finds the feet of Ashley Sanchez, and this is absolutely clinical from the center midfielder. She's been brilliant all night, and she caps it off with a great goal.
Her last chance was saved by Lorena. This time she put a little more on it, and she beats the Brazilian. And look at the celebration for Sanchez.
Savannah McCaskill is ready. They'll go with a short corner. She and Dolly work it. Edge of the box, driven in. Second ball, headed down, not out. Shot by Lundqvist. Goal, San Diego. 1-0, they lead.
It's an unlikely hero here for San Diego in the first half from the fullback. It's a short corner rehearsed from the training ground, not cleared well from Chicago. Falls kindly right to the foot of Lundqvist, gets her all of her boot behind this one. Makes it so difficult because of all the traffic in front of Alyssa Nair. She can't see this, unsighted. Hits that with a ton of pace, leaves the goalkeeper helpless. But it was this subsequent corner from the best attacking sequence and best buildup from San Diego that they capitalize here.
One-on-one at the moment, helps coming, into the middle it goes, Ascanio, Dali, Maria Sanchez, in for Leon, takes the shot, it deflects, home for San Diego, 2-0. Adriana Leon at the end of it.
Well, it all starts with San Diego breaking the counter pressure of Chicago. Delphine Cascarino really wise here. It's the 3v1, dishes it out to Ascanio. Tenza Dali draws pressure, and then it's the wide channel. Maria Sanchez finding the run of Leon, and Chicago again can't be the first to the ball. But this is how this San Diego team likes to attack. They get the ball into those wide channels, service into central areas. We talked about how they've been fruitful in those non-traditional type crosses, but what a ball from Maria Sanchez directly into the run of Adriana Leon. Keeps hold of this, controls it in behind Sam Staub, demands Alyssa Nair off her line, and it's a convenient bounce right here off of Sam Staub and into the back of the goal. But
Cascarino, Dali, nice receiving of the ball, and then kind of a nice shot, but Nair was there. Leon on the pickup. Ascanio, 3-0, San Diego. Her first professional goal for Kimi Ascanio puts an exclamation point on this night in Bridgeview, Illinois.
The pitch pulls the fullback out of position. Cascarino checks in, and it's Dali making that back shoulder run. Shot from the top of the box, forces Alyssa Nair into a great save, but Leon wise to it, keen to follow up, and Ascanio making that run out of midfield. What a deft touch by Ascanio, but it's the work rate from Leon. Doesn't turn off, doesn't switch off, pulls it back into a central area, and Ascanio, what a clever little outside of the boot finish, right into the run, puts it between two Chicago defenders and out of the reach of Alyssa Nair. Dali making that run in a central position. All of it was so good. All of it was so right here for San Diego to capitalize.
She has been excellent for them. Kunananji now. Into the 18, shoots. Kunananji in! Her first goal in 2025.
It's Abby Dahlkemper quickly finding Conti in that pocket of space so she can act like a center midfielder. And then she dishes the ball off early, soft, into space, so Kunananji can continue her momentum, get that half a yard beyond Jordan Bugg, and then just tuck it in. Kisses both posts. She says, thank you very much. And Bay FC at home are up 1-0. Glad to get the reaction from Montoya. Attention.
James Turner, G. Outside Meza, Haitama scores through the air. Jordan Haitama. We're level now. This is a much more difficult chance.
This is an excellent ball from Meza. Meza really does all the work because Haitama just has to take a step backwards and use her height to her advantage. And everybody's tapping her forehead, but they want to kiss that forehead because Jordan Haitama can be so elite in these types of spaces. You mentioned the relief from her. She wants to be a goal scorer on this team and to help them in these spaces, and you can see what it means to Laura Harvey. The 8th corner was the charm.
Peterson puts one up for grabs, headed by Fisher, and there's the first goal. DeMello came flying through and racing. Louisville has the lead. Welcome back, Savannah.
rough starts to the match for this Portland Thorns team. It's a free kick from a position of potential. Kayla Fisher rises above every other Portland player, heads it on, and then Savannah DeMello making the willing run in behind to get on the end of this. Fantastic aerial dominance from Kayla Fisher.
So they're a much younger side in 2025. Played long by Perry, nice ball, headed, it's tied, Raylan Turner against her former team.
And what a response from Portland Thorns. JP, you and I talked about it earlier about the importance of having a left-footed center back, and that's it right there. The long diagonal pass right into the run of Raylan Turner, who rises above two racing Louisville defenders to win that first ball, asserts her aerial dominance.
3 goals conceded in the first half.
JP, I'm not a betting woman, but if I were, I wouldn't be betting on any NWSL teams.
How about that one? They get the second goal on a gap at the back. DeMello and company have pounced on it. That's a...
We've seen Racing Louisville go very aggressive from static ball situations here. Mackenzie Arnold trying to play Jaden Perry, and that allows Kayla Fisher and Savannah DeMello to apply that pressure. It's initially Fisher who gets the pressure on Arnold, denying that long ball to escape that pressure, and it's DeMello who keeps this play alive, and it looks like in the end that Kayla Fisher toe pokes it in.
Kayla Fisher holds, waits for the help. Now it comes up on that left side, driven in, headed goal! Emma Sears gets her 3rd goal of this season. It's 3-1 Racing Louisville.
And Racing Louisville starts with Katie Lund from a goal kick, recognizes that line of pressure is dropped and that Portland want them to play short. She decides to go over that press. Little combination in the wide channel. Kayla Fisher holds up, waits for some attacking teammates to come into the picture. Sonas picks up that second ball and whips it in to the run of Emma Sears. The outside to in run, has position on Jaden Perry, uses her strength to get into that position. Little glancing header into the back post, and that was scored to devastating effect to this Portland Thorns team in the first half at home.
To try to bring Portland that much closer against Lund. Fleming shot, and she scores. Portland are back, trailing by 1.
And it starts with Olivia Moultrie earning the penalty, and it's smooth, serene, certain. Jessie Fleming takes her time, takes aim, buries this one, puts it into the corner pocket.
This is for the game, for a point at least for Portland. Can't be much time left. Perry striking off the left foot, and she scores, and it's tied 3-3.
The audacity, the conviction, the boldness of the Portland Thorns to put all the pressure on Perry's shoulder at this stage in the game, on this young player's shoulders, back-to-back games with penalties.